Well, I just got done playing the Dragon Ball FighterZ Beta. You know, it's the game we've all been looking forward to as Dragon Ball Z fans, me particularly, because all I've wanted, since I've been here on YouTube making Dragon Ball Z videos, you guys know this, I've wanted a real fighting game, a real competitive game that I could play that just so happens to have Dragon Ball Z characters in it. And then Arc Systems came through and was just like, hola, ¿cómo estás? My name is Arco Systems. Oh, I failed Spanish. Here's exactly what you've been asking for, OmegaPro and other fighting game fanatics and even Dragon Ball Z fans as well. But does it actually live up to my hype? Does it live up to my expectations? Let's sit down and discuss this. So, Dragon Ball FighterZ Beta. I know this is just a beta, but I'm gonna still give my thoughts anyway because I'm just gonna do it. Get over it. It was amazing. I fucking loved Dragon Ball FighterZ. Now, the type of player that I am when it comes to fighting games is I am a very, very slow learner. It takes me a long time to learn concepts of games and to learn characters in games. So usually when I play a fighting game, I don't ever go online. I don't even play with my friends until I have like a solid week or so by myself, just training and learning characters, because I hate playing a fighting game, going online and just getting my ass beat and then feeling like I don't know why I'm losing. I feel like I don't have control of my character. I hate it. I hate that feeling when I'm panicking because I don't know what to do and I just press every button. I shove the controller in my ass and let my colon play for me. I hate that feeling. But unfortunately, that's what I was forced to do with Dragon Ball FighterZ. But despite that, I still thoroughly enjoyed my time with Dragon Ball FighterZ. Now, at the start of the beta, I gotta admit, I wasn't having the greatest time because, again, no matter what fighting game it is, I hate playing fighting games where I don't know what I'm doing and playing against other people, especially when I lose. I'm a very competitive person and I hate losing in games. Like, ask anybody, they'll tell you how salty I get, boys. I hate losing in video games. Whomstive ever, that quickly faded in Dragon Ball FighterZ. And the reason why is because Dragon Ball FighterZ does exactly what I thought it should do. It remains casual friendly while still obviously having a higher skill ceiling. Now, I compare Dragon Ball FighterZ to Smash Brothers a whole lot, but I'm going to do it again. One thing that I freaking love about Dragon Ball FighterZ is the fact that every character, for the most part, has the same exact commands. You guys might be asking yourself, well, what does that mean? You can't have a fighting game if every character plays the same. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I mean is that no matter what buttons you press, they will execute the same move for any character. For example, this game, every character that we've played so far has quarter circle, has quarter circle motions. What that means is you press down, diagonal in one direction and then either right or left to do a special move. So you would do that in conjunction with the face button like square, triangle, circle, X, whatever, and you'll execute a move like a Kamehameha wave, for example, or Destructo Disc or whatever. And every single character has the same quarter circle forward, face button, quarter circle back, face button. Every single one. But every single character does something drastically different when you put in that combination. Reminds me of Smash Brothers, how every character has the smash attacks, every character has the tilts, every character, no matter what you do with the character, you can pick up any character and know that if you use this combination of buttons, a special move will happen 100% of the time. And I love that, because it adds a lot more free-flowingness to how the game is played. And not only that, it allows for a very good pick up and play atmosphere, which is super fun because I can have friends come over or whatever, and if they want to play some Dragon Ball FighterZ, they can, and they can have a good time with doing so. Of course, I'm gonna flop out my dick and beast on them, but that's neither here nor there. But let me go ahead and talk about the characters that I ended up really liking in Dragon Ball FighterZ, starting with, of course, Future Trunks. Future Trunks is a very fun character. I loved playing as him because he has the shining sword attack. I forgot what this move is called already, but he does his little sword combination and blasts you away. Super dope. One thing that I didn't learn about Trunks until the very end is his little flip movements, because he has this really cool movement system where if you press quarter circle back and square, he flips forward and can flip over an enemy and do like a little mix up, or he can use that as a retreat method and flip backwards. Very cool. He's probably the most difficult character to play that I've seen so far in the beta, but he's Future Trunks. I have to learn how to use him. Even if he ends up being trash, I have to learn how to use him. My favorite Dragon Ball Z character. Sorry about that, gang. My camera died, but like I was saying, I also think that Cell is super cool to play as. I like his Kamehameha wave move. He has like a shield move that's his super, so that's really good if you have an opponent that's burst dashing in too much. His moveset is really dope. Every character just plays really well in this game. I'm not going to go over every single character, but I think the two characters I liked the most were definitely Android 16 and Future Trunks. I might have to throw in Frieza in there as an honorable mention. One character that I didn't get to really understand how to play as that well was Teen Gohan. He has a lot of cool options, but I just didn't really vibe with that character that much. So unfortunately, he won't be making it on my team. I just want Beerus. Just give me Beerus. I want to try Beerus out because Beerus is also another one of my favorite characters. So I would love to play as him as well. But extending on from that, man, the beta is just like a really good time, but it's also not without its faults. I feel like now this can be either a positive or negative thing depending on who you are, but I feel like there's not a lot of defensive options in this game. Or maybe there is, you know, I've only played it for 3 hours, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of other games have like an advanced guard or a tech guard or a push block or something to that effect, where if an opponent is pressuring you and you know, being hyper aggressive towards you, you can sort of like push them back and get some breathing space. And the reason why this is important is because this game is very, very aggressive, very fast. So like you can get rushed down really quick and just get utterly destroyed. Like if you get locked into a corner, just rest in peace. Put the controller down because you get in that ass stretched wide open. Of course, there are ways to get out of it. You can use like a launcher move. So you have like heavy hits in this game, which are used by circle on the PS4. I'm not sure what that translates to on Xbox, maybe the B button. But these moves will knock the opponent back, will knock them forward or knock them up, or have any plethora of things to do. But the problem with them is that they do have some startup animation. So if you're getting rushed down and you have an opponent that's timing out their hits very well, then they can just easily wait for that move to come out and then punish it. So that's the problem with that. Also, the burst dashing, which is the homing dash thing that people can do, that's a very, very strong move, and that's going to be the main mode of movement. It is punishable. It can be punished. It's just that at first it's going to be overwhelming because it's going to seem so strong and such like a great option, because it's safe on block. Like if your opponent blocks you when you burst dash, you will sort of like dash away from them and essentially like bounce off of them essentially, and it's kind of hard to punish. It can be punished, again, like I said. You can use the heavy hits, the launching attacks and stuff like that, so it is possible, but it might seem a little bit overwhelming at first when you're playing this game, but regardless, I feel like that's any fighting game. But this one in particular is very, very fast, and there's a lot going on. But I feel like that's also offset, you know what I'm saying, like the Migos. But I feel like that's also offset by the fact that the game is so easy to just pick up and play. I feel like it lends itself really well to just doing that. But yeah, that was my 3 hours with Dragon Ball FighterZ. That's my thoughts and opinions on it. First time ever playing the game. I love it. I think this game is going to be amazing. I think it has the legs to stand on to continue going forward. And I'm excited. What did you guys think about the FighterZ Beta? Did you get to play it, or are you just watching people? Let me know what you guys think about FighterZ in the comment section down below. Not that I care. Just trying to drive that engagement up. No, I'm just fooling with y'all. I kind of care a little bit. Like I'll say like 25%, I kind of care. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to catch you guys in my next video, whenever that is. Who knows, maybe next month. Brooklyn. Have a good day, everybody. Peace.